All right, LDP's podcast. Today I'm here with
Kristen.
Lauren.
First off, thank you guys for being on the podcast.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate it. Kristen, I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, it's been a while.
It's been like 2 years. I went to her Sweet 16. What are you, 18 now?
Yeah.
Jesus
Wait, how old are
Christ.
you now?
I'm still 17, but
Yeah.
still a little boy. But anyway, today's topic is going to be all about girls again. And if this is what you guys want to see, here we go. So the first question is something basic. So what do you guys look for in a man?
Honestly, probably they have to be very funny.
Okay.
And you have to be I think you have to be attracted to them because you don't want to be in a relationship with someone where it's yeah, they're funny and they have a really good personality, but if
Right.
you're not physically attracted to do things with them, have sex or kiss them or whatever, then it's not worth the relationship, I feel. You have to have common.
I feel like it has to be more love than lust. You shouldn't have to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be fun too.
Yeah, they can't
And
be boring.
they have to be nice to their parents. Oh my God, that's such a big thing. If you're so disrespectful, that's so ugly.
Yeah, and spitting's gross. I hate spitting.
And when they disrespect their friends and they think it's funny, that's so gross. No.
So wait, why do you guys think that funniness is a turn on? Why is the ability to make you laugh
Because if you're serious all the time,
and you don't want someone just hey.
Hey.
You want to be hey, what's up? And funny, not
because they seem more approachable?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. You said something about funniness, and then you said something about not being approachable. What'd you say?
Parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parents.
So okay, so with that, you were saying being disrespectful to your parents, which I've also been a proponent of, and thinking that's a huge turn on, especially if you're fighting with your mom on FaceTime with your girl. Bro, what are you doing? She's gonna think that's the way you're gonna treat her.
Exactly.
So does that pretty much sum it up? So is that why you guys don't like kids who are disrespectful to their parents?
Exactly. We've met some people where they
so
yell at
bad.
their parents in front of us, and it's
it's
what
we
are
wanna
you
leave.
doing? It's so awkward.
Or if you're disrespectful to elderly people. Oh my God, if you're so mean to elderly people, unless it's a mid-40s, okay, you're fine. Go for it.
Yeah.
If you're driving really slow and you're mid-40s, get the fuck off the road.
You had a dude punch an old dude in the fucking face? What's this experience coming from?
No, but if you're just mean to your grandparents too, that's so
Or if
that's so
you think
bad.
it's funny when you blatantly disrespect your friend in front of everyone. That's so ugly.
It has to be they know you're joking too.
Yeah, but they
So
don't think that.
disrespectful.
That's so ugly.
So basically, being a comedian in front of your friends to try to impress a girl is the biggest fucking beta cuck shit ever. So
It depends.
nah, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying if it's blatantly something that's kind of mean, kind of disrespectful, and it's just meant for the girls to laugh, and that's a close friend,
Then that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But
No.
No.
If it's
I'm saying if it's blatantly if you have, as a guy, a close friend of yours or someone you consider a close friend, and then you're going to make fun of him in front of a girl to make the girl laugh and make him the ass,
I just
that's,
wouldn't laugh.
No.
I'd be what?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, no. And listen, I'm sure we've all been in that position. I don't know if you guys have been in that position with your girlfriends. It's more common amongst guys
Yeah.
because guys always try to be the big comedian. But, yeah, that's definitely very relatable. I know I've been in those situations where I'm with some of my friends and we're hanging out with girls or whatever, and all of a sudden fucking big comedians they are. So
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
Because I feel if you're talking to a guy for a long time and then you're oh yeah, my friends act this way, blah blah blah, and then you see them in person, they just act completely different. I feel it's
No.
such a turn off.
it's a turn off, right?
We
Yeah.
always see it in our friend group with the boys and all that. They
Oh.
disrespect each other all the time.
But
And I
it's,
think it's funny, and it's
There's sometimes it's funny. There's sometimes just not.
yeah. Sometimes it's just way too out of pocket.
Yeah.
All right. So I like where we're going with that. So question 2. What are your main turn-ons?
When they drive backwards like this, so hot. And
Because you know what the fuck they're thinking. They be thinking about that weird shit all the time. We know where their head's at.
And when they grab your thigh and driving, melt. You melt, I swear. And then working out is a big thing. If you're fit and you go to the gym with a guy, holy shit, when you see them
Yeah.
it's just wow.
Ugly?
Dad bods are
Sorry.
okay. Dad bods are okay.
Oh,
But
yes.
there's something different when it's you're ripped.
Yeah.
Not too big ripped, but when you're ripped, normal.
I've been telling you guys, going to the gym is a plus, but going to the gym doesn't automatically mean you get females because
No.
if you're because listen, that's the reason why the 130-pound soaking wet nicotine addict probably pulls more than you do because he has a better personality and the girl is going to see him as on his purpose. As stupid as it sounds, girls are attracted to drug dealers because they're attracted to the money and they're attracted to, they're kind of, I'm willing to say they're attracted to like the chase because it's a risky lifestyle and there's mystery there and girls love when guys build mystery.
I can speak from experience.
She can, yeah.
Yeah. So
mystery's so hot in a guy.
Oh my
God,
God,
you're a little
yeah.
bit mysterious.
Like I want to.
I've been telling you guys to build
depict
mystery. You hear
But
it
you
right
can't be
here.
a douche about it. Like you gotta
Yeah.
be like.
Like I want it to
still,
be like a puzzle, but like
not a hard one.
yeah.
Like a puzzle, but not a hard one.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So say you're just chilling, right?
Yeah.
In class.
Yeah.
And here comes the new kid. And he walks in, he's a good-looking kid, he's 5'6".
Yeah.
And then you have another kid, he walks in, he's a good-looking kid, he's 6'3". Who are you going to choose?
6'3".
6'3". But
So girls will, and I'm not saying you guys are like being like denying it, but I don't think height is as huge of a factor as guys hype it up to be. But
yeah.
girls definitely do prefer when you're taller than them in heels.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like
just
I don't want to
think
have to wear
heights-
shoes.
I go for
all the
people
time.
taller than me all the time because I want a guy taller than me because like I'm.
Because
5'7".
girls want to
It's
feel
just, like,
protected, and height
Exactly.
just asserts
Yeah.
height asserts dominance, and that's just
That is true.
that is very true.
it's in female nature to want to be with a taller guy, And I'm sorry to all the short kings out there, I'm not shitting on you guys at all. I'm a tall guy myself. I'm 6'4", but that is not. She said big body. Listen, that's not the only factor that matters. There's so many other things that you could develop that will boost your value and create you to being a high value man. Like I said, you build mystery. You
Especially over
you
Snapchat.
work. Yeah.
It's like you get to know their personality so much over like text or Snapchat that it's
Yeah.
like, okay, you're an inch shorter, like I'll give it a try. Like I don't really care, but you just gotta. It's all personality and like it is looks too. Like people say
Yeah.
it's not looks, but it's looks too.
Like
Right.
a little bit has to be about looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
like
the whole thing, because like
No.
because you don't want like the obese like nicotine addict that works at McDonald's and
Yeah.
be like, he's so hot.
so hot. No.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's definitely it's a turnoff for guys too. Like guys feel inferior when they date a girl that's taller than them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't really like that. Especially because of the hate that they're gonna get from their guy friends and just other people in general. They're like, oh, that's the kid that's shorter than his girlfriend.
Well, like, I think
Yeah.
about it is if they're really your guy friends, they would just want you to be happy and not shit on you for like
I feel like the
who you're
boys
dating.
get so much more shit on than the girls do.
exactly.
It's bad.
Yeah, 100%. I think I'd be willing to make a case that like, especially guys in this day and age, like we're under a lot of harsh.
Pressure.
Well, yeah, we're under a lot of, I guess, harsh pressure. You could say like
Standards as well.
yeah. We do have really high standards for ourselves as well because it's hard to be I'm assuming it would be very hard to be a 5'6" guy that's a little overweight to have any kind of confidence approaching a girl. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because there's always that fear of denial. I don't care how good looking you are, tall you are, what you have going for yourself. There's always going to be a fear of denial. But the message I'm trying to get across is if you live in fear your whole life,
You're never gonna
You're-
get anything.
No,
accomplished.
nothing.
you'll miss all the shots you don't take. So if you don't take the shot, what's going to happen? Nothing. So you'll be stuck in that boat. Do you
Even
guys,
girls too. Like I.
do you guys have any stories about that? Okay, how do you guys feel about girls making the first move?
I do it.
I think it's bold. I much rather do that because like then if you don't, then you're just waiting around.
You're just
for
like waiting,
someone.
and like you don't want to wait as a girl. Like it's
Yeah.
so annoying.
It's
so,
really
like,
annoying.
You just be like, because we have like tricks we can do where it's like we'll find out if they're interested or not. Like
Right.
you don't have
You'll
to.
figure out through a friend.
No, not even that.
Not
Like
even
we
that.
can say something, and then like that's
just
how
the
we'll
way
tell.
they respond, like you can just kind of just tell.
Right.
Like-
Listen, I'm going to tell you guys this, coming from a guy's perspective. 9 out of 10 times, you make the first move with a man. Most guys don't really care so much as it seems about body type, any of that. As long as you have some stuff going for yourself, they're really not going to care. If you make the first move, you're 100%, 99% of the time, you're going to get their number, and they're probably going to pursue you because they don't get that from a lot of people, and that will make you different.
And I feel like they don't get
Exactly.
compliments enough, so like it's just nice giving them compliments.
Yeah.
We just spoke about that. Like, how
Yeah, like women's hype culture is completely different than guys.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
Because we'll be to each other like, oh my god, you look so hot, like you look so good.
Yeah.
But then
whereas,
guys are just like, nice shirt.
yeah, like
Like,
like
Like
guys will be honest to each other, and you know there is a point of I'm for it, but you know girls, I don't want to say that they're lying to each other, but there's a lot of the time where
no, they definitely
some
do.
girls like are like, oh my god, you're so pretty, and then turn around and
be like,
like,
you're
just-
so fucking ugly.
that
Yeah.
like you're
that.
what the fuck are you wearing or like all
Yeah.
that stuff.
It's like annoying. That's why like.
that's why I feel sometimes with the like modern culture for women, like kind of hiding like true emotion. That's why I feel like
Exactly.
that's why I feel like girls have a lot more turmoil than guys typically tend to have, because you put on this fake outer shell for everybody, and you act like you're cool with everybody, and you know you can't really be true to you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, no.
So
Because people
That's why
will
I feel
use
like
it
being a
against
loner, not a lone loner, but like being like only having like 2 friends, I feel is perfect.
I've been
Yeah.
I've been a popular loner my whole life.
Yeah,
You know,
fact, same.
pretty much
Exactly.
everyone knows me, and you know there's a select group of people who fuck with me, but I only chill with maybe 4
Yeah,
Exactly.
people.
don't
You know,
need-
I
It's
don't
better
need
to have a
need-
small circle than a big circle.
Yeah.
yeah.
You'll like learn that as you get older. But
Oh yeah.
it's to have a close group of people is so much better than having like 20 friends.
Because like think about it, you go like this is so off topic, but like you go hang out with those 4 friends for like a month. Like
Yeah.
that's so much better hanging out with them than hanging out at like parties every other day.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
it's-
you'll never get to know those people because you're always like doing whatever and like, oh, did you hear about that?
Mm.
like oh my god.
Like we usually as guys will get complimented like, oh, you got with her last night. Oh, she's bad. And as a man, like that's what boosts our value, you could say, because you know.
You're like, wow, I got with her. That's what they're like. expecting.
Yeah, and like sometimes like I see with some of my own friends like they almost shock themselves. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe I got with her," and it's like that's why I made this channel like talking about like knowing your value. Like maybe she's saying the same thing about you. You don't know.
Girls do that.
Yeah.
Girls do say that.
Like
Yeah.
Like if you're hot and your friend is like, oh my god, you just got with blank, and like
That literally
It's
just
like-
happened.
that literally just happened to me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, and then yeah. So.
Yeah. But how you guys feel about how guys rate girls by numbers?
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
how I feel about what?
How guys rate girls by numbers? It's like, oh,
Rank girls by numbers, like 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, I think it goes back to guys just being more honest. You know, like I think girls definitely subconsciously will rank a dude 1 to 10, even if they don't verbalize it. You know, I'm sure you guys, but if you walk into a room, you're scouting. If you're single, whatever time it may be, you're scouting and you're saying who's attractive, who you're obviously
Yeah.
not going to bat an eye at. You know, it's just human nature because you know it's your subconscious brain. You're always looking for somebody to reproduce with. That's
Exactly.
human nature. So yeah, I mean,
I just like yeah, girls do it, guys do it, everyone does it, but like the fact that the guys say it to their friends and they're like, oh my god, ew, like she's a 4 or whatever. Like
we
that's
just had to deal with that.
when
RFH.
no name drops. Okay, so we talked about does height matter. Now we have the second most fucking infamous question of all time: does size matter?
Yes.
Does size matter?
100% yes.
Damn.
I can say that because I'm more like
yeah,
It matters.
I think it has
I
to be
think it
nice, average, good.
What's average?
like if your shit's
Put it on
like
the desk.
this.
Put it up. Hold it up.
Like
Damn, that's average. Fuck.
Ew.
All right. Well, all right. Well,
Speak in inches,
come
not
on.
fingers.
No.
True.
Speak
like
in,
6 inches. Is
Speak in terms of the
average.
Poland Spring. What is normal? I'm not talking
Oh,
about you.
everyone's looking at me. Okay. Like it can't be like below that.
It
Like,
can't be.
That's
chunky.
like
If it's
that's just like.
chunky or not.
If you got a cho dick, I'm sorry. They not fucking with you.
Do you want to hear my story? Actually, I can't say.
Yeah,
it.
no, I do.
No, but like
I do.
to the green, maybe a little bit bigger.
like
to
Yeah.
the green, maybe mid green.
that's
that's 7.
smaller than average.
No, it's not. This is not small.
From the ones I've seen, yeah, it is.
All right, boys, listen. She's been getting lucky. I don't know what to tell her. She's been getting lucky. How do we feel about hookup culture?
Oh my god, I have so much to say about this.
You go first.
I I respect, like, you know, hooking up, whatever.
Hooking up, okay, like at a party
Hooking up at a party, yes.
with a random.
Yes.
You
But-
okay?
You have to like.
Here's my
look at
thing.
them first. Like you have to just like talk to them a little bit first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my thing. Here's my biggest ick. Because we were literally just having this conversation in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And today as well. Hooking up with a girl, like having sex with them, and then you just dipping is so, like, ugh. Like, why?
Like that's no.
Like, now you're just wasting everyone's time at that point. Because, like, you're talking to them, trying to basically get in their pants, and then you get what you want, and you dip. Like, that's so...
Like I get people do that. Like that's a Tinder score and everything.
Yeah.
But if you're like genuinely talking to someone and you're like
And you're, like,
actually like gonna have a relationship with this
Oh,
person.
so, no. So you're talking about someone that you've been like talking to over Snap, and then once they get what they want, like they don't hit you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We like drifted from the hookup thing, but like that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay, now, but I really want to touch on like hookup culture. Okay, so how do you feel about just guys and girls that just that meet just for that night, just hooking up at a party, just
Why
just
not?
just just
Why
random
not?
kissing? Why not? So okay, so my take
As
on
long as they're both for it.
Yeah.
I mean,
my take on hookup culture is if you meet a girl at a party that's willing to give it up for you because she's drunk or whatever the situation may be, that's not someone that you want to keep around. And
Exactly.
you know, I think you have to acknowledge that that's what she was looking for. She was looking for that hookup. Don't hit her up afterwards because so many of you guys get into fucking relationships with girls that you've hooked up with at a party and then linked with after. You know, it's in her to do that. She'll do that afterwards. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I haven't done it myself, but you know, I wasn't looking for a relationship. So that's different. But if you're looking for a relationship, you know, stay away from drunk girls at a party that give it up easily because they're low value.
oh yeah.
Exactly.
100%.
And you're also, like, drinking and under the influence of, like, whatever. Like, you're going to find any guy or any girl attractive
Oh yeah, yeah.
as
And
well.
if like I feel like it's your own responsibility to not get hammered so you know who you hook up with. But like at the same time, I know neither of us, if we're like plastered, like we wouldn't get
We
with
know.
a random person
No.
that we didn't know. Like if we would get with a friend,
Yeah.
it would be different. Like with the friends we came with the party, like we'll get with a guy friend. Like it's like, okay, whatever, we know them.
Mhm.
But we're not gonna get with like a random one. We're
No.
plastered. Like no.
Yeah, of course. No, that's definitely a biggie. You know, I don't know. I think that I've probably matured more than the average kid my age, but now going to parties, if I'm looking to meet somebody at a party, I'll make the connection at the party, but you will not see me hooking up with girls just kissing at a party anymore. To me, that's lame. You know, I'm just beyond that at this point.
That's, like, on that point, like, freshman shit.
Because some
Yeah.
of you guys, like, I hate to say it, you guys are so lame. You guys go to parties because you're down bad and you're literally just looking for a girl to kiss.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
guys,
Like, oh my God,
will say,
so hype,
Like,
I'm about
I
to
need to
get-
get with this girl. Like, we're going to get together. And then you guys just don't. And
And they show
Like-
up and they're like, they back out. They're like pussies. They're like, I'm scared. And the
Exactly.
girl's just like chilling there, like, what the fuck?
Because you guys
Exactly.
you guys realistically, you know, you shit yourselves when the situation actually occurs because you want that easy hookup at a party because you don't have the courage to take your girl out to Starbucks and have a conversation with her for 30 minutes and look her in the eyes and, you know, and have the balls to actually do that. You know, you guys are scared and it's understandable, but that's why boosting your value and you cut out the low value stuff like getting with drunk girls at a party, like not working out, like not making your bed in the morning, like not doing good in school. Like you cut out all the low value things that you have going on in your life and you'll notice the girls just start to come around.
Oh,
And
yeah, 100%. It's so attractive when a guy has, like, his stuff together.
Exactly.
So attractive.
I told you guys, when you're on your purpose, you're hearing it from girls right now, older than me actually, that when a guy is on their purpose and on their passion and on their grind, that is a turn on
Oh my
because
God, so
listen,
much.
when you're too available, right? That's a turn off because when you're always available, as soon as she hits your phone, you're calling her back. Oh, baby, how are you? All the time.
No.
Never.
No.
When they say, hey, baby, what's up? I miss you. Like,
No.
Like,
I can
It's
She's
been
a
like
grown
5
woman.
minutes.
She's 18. She don't want to be called a fucking baby. Like,
Exactly.
like
it's so
grow a pair, bro.
different.
Like
I
you
think
know,
it's icky.
you know who she's hitting up? She's hitting up the guy that's not hitting her phone.
oh,
Exactly.
oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's a chase there, and you know, guys don't love the chase as much, but women love the chase. That's why.
Exactly.
That's why they'll be with the asshole. That's why they'll be with the fucking
Plus-
loser. That's why they'll get with the guy that they know has females because they feel like they're special to him because he picked her out of the group.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I can also like speak from whatever.
Experience.
But like my brother's girlfriend has always told me like she's attracted to him because he works out. He goes to an amazing school. He's doing amazing things in school. He has a job. He has all this stuff. He works for his own money. He doesn't ever
He's high
ask
value.
my mom.
He's high value. He's not low
Exactly.
value, you know?
Yeah.
And
If
I'm not
you're
gonna lie, like
working
he's
for
whatever.
something-
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Whichever one you guys want to
finish,
take it.
finish.
No, it's fine. You can go.
If you're like working at something and you have a passion, like you're driven, like you know what you want, like a girl wants that. They don't want to be in a relationship with a guy that devalues her as well.
Exactly.
Like you don't want to be like, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to be in a relationship with like guys like, oh, my life's like whatever, like I'll just smoke, I'll do
Like
all
I'll
this.
just
like,
go to book.
well, not
That's
that,
me,
but
but,
like they go, but then they don't like
They
do
don't pursue anything.
Yeah, because look,
after.
listen.
Like, it doesn't matter what college you go to, it just matters
Yeah.
what you do with the knowledge.
Like
you learn.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do
Knowledge.
probably more than 4 years of college because I need to because I want to enter the
Exactly.
field of functional medicine. But I'm starting at Brookdale just to save money,
Yeah,
you
Exactly.
know.
Like,
And I
that's
have
smart
this
thinking.
going. I'm playing baseball. You know, I'm working. Like I'm doing.
You're still in baseball?
Like I'm doing stuff for
Exactly.
myself.
Yeah.
Like my brother, he's down at UMiami doing pre-med, trying to be a surgeon, and he's doing all that. He has a job down there, and he's also playing hockey for the school. Like he's
Yeah.
so busy, but my brother's girlfriend finds that attractive
Yeah.
because she's like
Because at the same
later
time, they'll make
on
time.
in life, if this actually works out, like I'll know that like he can support himself and like later on maybe like us.
Yeah.
Whereas like you don't want to be like, oh, like I don't know, like do I have to be the breadwinner or like
Yeah.
do I have to be the bigger person?
Like, you don't want to have that feeling like, oh, my like boyfriend or my future husband's going to be like an asshole and not work and be lazy and be, like,
Exactly.
not fit enough to take care of himself for like the
Right.
long run. Like, you want your husband to live. Like, you don't want the partner you're with to live. So if you're not driven, then that just turns off
No.
girls. Like, it's
That's
gross.
why I fucking encourage you if you're watching my videos, I'm encouraging you to drop the phone and just go do something. Run to the gym and then lift weights. Like do something. Like if you're getting on your passion and on your purpose, and the more you network, the more opportunities you will have to meet a girl. You know, most of you guys can't get any girls because you're home all day, you know? Go to the beach. Like go do something. Like maybe you'll meet somebody, you know? Stop sitting there with the mentality of my mom told me the right person will come around one day.
No.
No.
Definitely not. You
you-
got to work for
You have
that.
to work for it.
You know, like you're down bad, like you got to be a go-getter. Like you need to go out and network and meet someone. You're going to be 31 waiting for the right person. I swear to you.
Exactly.
I swear to you. This is stuff that I've seen with family members. This is stuff I've seen with older friends of mine, you know. Stop. You know, stop. Go be a go-getter, you know. If you're the type that wants to be in a long-term relationship, how are you going to meet somebody?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you're relying on Tinder.
Like, that's
No.
no. You're going to just find hookup culture
Go
on
to
Tinder.
like
Yeah.
go out. I don't know.
Even
Go
just
to a
driving,
bar.
like you can just drive and see so many girls driving because that's what we do. Like
Yeah,
we drive
all the time.
just for fun.
Yo, we're back. All right.
Oh, it's porn cheating.
I honestly, I don't watch porn. That's first and foremost. I quit that because it's a very low value habit to have. You know, you're fucking your hand. So and you're watching strangers. So I'm not really big into that. But is porn cheating? I don't think so. I think some guys feel like they need to be open with their partner about watching porn. But listen, so many people watch porn that like if I was dating someone and I figured out that my girlfriend was watching porn, would I really like be bent out of shape about it? Not really. You know, I really wouldn't get too bent out of shape about it because it's like it's not like it's somebody that you know first and
Exactly.
foremost, and second of all, it's not something that's actually occurring. It's just like a fantasy, really. That's all it is. It'll never be anything more than that. So
Saying a celebrity crush is like hot and then you just like
exactly. It's really, you know, I don't know why. What's your take? Do you think porn is cheating?
I don't think it is.
I have no comment. I don't really care.
I mean, yeah, I don't really think it is. I
You guys,
think-
I'm gonna ask you another question right now. You guys better answer this shit honestly. Do girls watch porn?
I don't.
I do, but not all the time though.
See? Well, at least there's some honesty. I have never gotten an honest answer from a girl, but then when they answer the questions unbiased on these online surveys, like 9 out of 10 say that they do. So don't believe everything you hear, guys.
I kind of just don't find it like I just don't find a need for it because like
I mean, I don't
so I'm
find a
just
need
like, I don't
for
really
it
care.
ever. Like, it's very once in a blue moon that I'll do it, but like not now.
Yeah. No, but like I know I used to like watch it a lot more than I used to watch like almost every day or every day. But that's like, listen, I'm open about it. 99.9% of guys watch it every single day. You know,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
that.
Oh, for sure.
That's why becoming high value, you have to put yourself in the 1%. Only 1% of guys go to the gym every day on their purpose, on their passion, on their grind. They quit porn. They wake up early, you know. It's a very
attractive.
Yeah.
select few guys that do that. And that's why I started doing it. And that's why I want you to start doing it, because it's turn-ons. You know, you wonder why you're down bad with girls. It's because you don't do anything for yourself. You know, you'll turn them on once you get on your passion.
Clingy guys are such a turn
They're
off.
so
Oh my
no.
God,
I
no.
much rather you like think that I don't exist than you like being on my butt 24/7.
Not even that, like even in public, if you're just like, oh my God, baby, like, hey.
Yeah,
Like, no.
no.
I will punch you. Like,
I will actually
straight up
slap
right
the
hook
shit
you.
out of you if you do that.
It's bad.
I've been telling you guys this, but at least we got the honest answer, right?
Yeah.
Stop being so fucking clingy. I've been saying this forever. It is stop being so clingy. It is a turnoff. It's a turnoff, you know? Every time, you know, first of all, you guys aren't even dating yet, and you feel the need to blow her phone up with good morning, baby, good night, baby, how you
That's
doing?
disgusting. Like,
It's
I'll be
disgusting because you show her that you have no options, and when you have no options, it shows you're low value, and when you're low value, you're typically doing nothing for yourself. And subconsciously, they think all those things through. Even if they don't recognize them thinking that, it's in the subconscious mind to think, oh, why is he hitting my phone up all the time? Is he doing nothing?
Exactly. Like I just went through that quite recently, and I was talking to this kid, but he was always like clingy.
Yeah.
But he would.
It doesn't
also-
matter how attractive you are. That's another
Exactly.
thing. It doesn't matter how attractive you are. You could be, what's his name? Kelly Oubre Jr.
Yeah.
You could be that man. And like, I'm not gay, but that's a good looking dude. You could be him. And if you're the most clingy fucker ever,
No.
Yeah,
and
turn off.
it's a turn off. I don't care who you are. It's just a turn off. So
Exactly. And it kind of just made me like get so turned off. And he would also go to like my friends for things. Like if you want to know something, talk to me and don't go to my friends, because I just think that like you can't be bold enough to ask me those questions.
I'm so glad
Communication is so key.
I'm so
so
glad you
key.
brought that up. Do not ever contact her friends saying, why isn't she hitting me up? What's going on with her? Under any circumstance. I don't give a fuck if she cheated on you. Do not ever hit her friends up trying to get that fucking beta cuck shit fucking response, you know? Because what are you doing? It's low value, you know? Don't do that.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
Like he walked up to my friend at a party and asked about me and who I was hanging out with. And I said at that point, like, no.
But don't ask her. Okay, listen. This is another like hypothetical scenario. A guy and a girl are talking on Snap for a little while, right? The girl ends up hooking up with another guy at the party. If you're the guy, if you're the guy that was talking to the girl and she hooked up with somebody else, I always tell that guy, do nothing about it. Don't hit her up. Don't press her about it. Just go on and live with your life, because it is what it is. Obviously, she has low interest in you. No matter what you did, she has low interest in you. So it doesn't matter. Stop hitting her phone up. Oh, why'd you hook up with him? No, it's low
If someone
value.
asks me why I hooked up with someone, like I'll just
No.
Yeah, you'll just shoo them away because you're playing the exact card that they wanted. You're digging yourself deeper into the low value category,
Exactly.
you know? So
I hate, like, yeah, you feel bad for people all the time, but like when you have someone and they want you to feel bad for them, like they want it, like it shows.
No.
Like, no. Like just man up and like woman up or whatever. Like literally just like face what you face and like take it.
Yeah.
how do you feel about feminized men? Like how do you feel? So what I mean is like, are you attracted to feminized men? No, right?
No.
Okay, again, men are attracted to women for their female characteristics, like their beauty, you know, like their intelligence and
act.
stuff like that, their body, whatever it may be, how they act, right? They like them to be kind of sweet. Just as females are attracted to men for their male characteristics, like being strong and independent.
Especially if you're hooking up and a guy does not know what he wants to do.
No.
Like he's gonna be like fidgety. You know what I mean? Like when
Yeah.
you're hooking up and he's not taking control. Like
No.
no, you gotta take control.
charge.
But not to the extent where it's like she doesn't want to do it. But like you gotta be aggressive. Like I think.
Not
Like that's so
crazy,
hot.
but like, you know.
If she's interested, like you guys are always so hesitant to just like go for something or do something. If she's hooking up with you, 99% of the time she's gonna want it. So
Exactly.
like girls and guys, we have different hormones. We have the same kind of feelings for partners. You know, they both want to do things. So
Yeah.
Take charge. Like that's what
Go
I
for
always
it.
go
Yeah.
for is like someone who takes charge.
someone who takes charge, because that's a masculine trait.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Exactly. Really good.
I have a question
And we-
after too.
Do you want? Is it? All right, go ahead.
It's just like, what do you feel about girl and boy best friends? Like,
yeah.
if we have a lot of guy friends, but like,
Yeah, we do.
or, like,
Okay.
if you have a lot of
Do
girlfriends,
you
like,
really?
what's your-
Do you really believe in your mind that your guy friends don't want to hook up with you?
No, they definitely do. I just,
a couple of
don't
them
think-
have told us we just we just see them as friends.
This is okay, and this is the message that I will portray to the guy best friends. Again, they will always see you as friends because you're always relying upon them and you're always there just as the friend. You're always a shoulder to cry on.
Exactly.
If she breaks up with her dude and she's calling you to cry to you, don't answer the phone. Don't answer the phone, or else you'll always be the guy best friend. She's using you because you're needy, because you have that urge to talk to a female, and that's the only chance you have at talking to a female.
Also, we have a really good, like, we have a mutual guy best friend where
Yeah.
it's like he will do anything.
Yeah.
Like, he's the dad. He's
Yeah.
literally a
He's
dad.
literally our father, but like
we
would
literally call
never,
him dad. Never hook up.
never.
We never hook up with him, but like he's just someone, and he knows that we're all just friends. Like,
Yeah.
he knows. But it's just awesome that you have like that person. Like, I feel like you need at least one guy friend to
Exactly.
be like.
Yeah.
And, like-
And listen, like, I have girlfriends too, but it's very clear with those girlfriends that I want nothing more than just a friendship, a mutual friendship.
Exactly.
And the same thing goes with them. They don't want anything more than just a friendship. I don't have girlfriends. If I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you because I want to get with you.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think it's very typical that I see this in every situation I encounter. There's always girls that hang out with a group of guys that are friends, and the guys don't even know that their other guy friends want to get with the same fucking girl because they have no sense of communication, and they're all down bad, and they all want that girl because that's the only chance they have at getting with someone.
And I think that's how like friend groups break up.
Exactly. Like that's what just happened recently. But like I like stressed it enough. Like communication is so
key.
and they just like did not understand.
I feel like boys, like, you have to be through something to get to the point where you're like, oh, communication is key. Like, I need to communicate with them. But like, if they're never taught that, I feel like it's so hard for them to learn.
Listen, your guy best friends are not, and I could tell you this from the situation of someone that when I was younger used to be dumb, didn't understand high value, low value, how girls perceived men. Your guy best friends, you know, and there's always that one that you know doesn't want anything more, but your guy best friends that just hang around, if you shot your shot at them, they would jump on it in a second. They're only your guy best friends because they didn't have the courage
to say something.
And we both have brothers, so we know what it's like.
They just didn't have the courage
like-
to ask you out, or they didn't have the courage to say, yo, like, let's go do something. They didn't have the
Yeah.
courage to do it. So they buried themselves into the friend zone, which is a very hard fight to get out of. And that's why I tell you guys, you know, the best way to escape the friend zone, don't get in it in the first place. Build some sexual tension. Don't start. That's why, you know, you guys say you like the comedians, but don't start right off the bat with just becoming a big fucking comedian. You have to know she's interested in you.
Oh my God, yeah.
If you don't know she's interested in you and all you do is make her laugh and fucking you're so available and
I can't get with a guy like
playing
that.
hard
Like,
is
you have to
so
have
key.
some sexual tension.
yeah, you need
can't
to
just
you,
be like
you need to
funny
build
all the time.
you need to build sexual tension and mystery. Making her laugh all the time will make you liked by many, loved by none.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to know that that's how girls think. You know, obviously they're admitting it. You know, it's not.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with thinking that way, but this is how the female mind works. And men don't really know any better. They just
Exactly.
think, oh, I want to make her laugh, and if she laughs, she's into me. Nah, bro.
Because we
Nah.
have really funny guy friends, but
We
like
do.
we're not attracted to them
No.
whatsoever. Like
We don't
we will
find it.
never hook up with them. We'll never date them just because like you make us laugh, but you make us laugh like a dad would make us laugh. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't make us laugh like a boyfriend would. If that
Like-
makes sense.
Exactly. That's why girls like guys with a sense of humor, but it's in a different light. Maybe as a boyfriend and a girlfriend, that's a different situation. But if you're trying to get at someone, focus on building the sexual tension, not so much being a big fucking comedian, because the big comedians finish last.
Exactly.
You know. So, all right. There's another thing. What do you guys think about? How do you guys feel about nice guys? You know, how do you guys perceive nice guys? See, look
love
at that.
them.
Oh,
It's so cute,
We-
but like you
okay.
can't be too nice.
Here's my thing,
That
because
makes
I can speak from experience. So like, I like my ex-boyfriend was nice, is nice, but he can also be like a complete dick. But like it's not that I don't like it, but I also do like it because I'm like, I don't want someone who's lovey-dovey all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need someone who's always gonna be like telling me how it is and like being straightforward. Whereas like I feel like some nice guys will only say what you want to hear and
100%.
not what you need to hear.
You got to be brutally honest, but at the same time, you got to love them
Exactly.
and respect them.
Now, yeah, exactly. And this is another thing. And this is another thing that I encourage guys to not do. Like, being very emotional with a girl is turn off. If she does something that you don't like and you call her phone screaming, cursing, oh my God, it's done. Because you literally showed, and listen, this is a mistake that I've made so many times, and I didn't realize until after that that's what was the turn off. If she does something you don't like and you call her phone screaming, cursing, oh, fuck you, why'd you do this? You literally gave her all the power. You showed that she runs your fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just as bad as crying to a girl. It's just as bad, you know?
Crying, I feel like, is different. If it's like something serious, like, yeah, but
Exactly.
if you're going to
But
cry
if you
over like,
cry over like some stupid thing, like don't.
Because it's not manly. It's not a very, like, it's not a masculine characteristic, you know, getting on a phone and crying to a girl about how much you love her.
no, see, like, I can't do that.
No,
But if it's something serious, yeah, like you call me, like I want to talk things out with you, like I want to know you're okay and everything. But if you're gonna cry about it, like why don't you love me, blah, 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 like
Yeah, no,
Mm-mm.
no. If you're gonna blow up my phone over one thing I've done, like no.
Yeah.
So, what has been, out of the guys that you've talked to, hooked up with, whatever, what has been the main similarity in all the guys that have built sexual tension and you've wanted to get with? What's that common characteristic?
Hockey players,
Oh, not even that. Well,
And-
for you, yeah.
Yeah.
Like for me,
but they gotta
like,
be like aggressive but funny.
Yeah,
aggressive
like
and funny.
I would say like aggressive is funny, but like I love the chase. So if you're mysterious, like I will, like I love the chase.
Yeah, girls
So-
love when they don't know if you like them or not. That builds some mystery. It builds some tension because you know
It makes
you
us
don't
want
know.
to compete for their.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes the girl want to compete, and that's why I always talk about making yourself the prize is so fucking crucial. Because for years and years and years, we've always made girls the prize, and it needs to go both ways. You know, it just needs to go both ways, and that's the difference between that top percent of high value men that do good with women and they make a lot of money and they live happy, fulfilling lives, and versus the common group of men that get generalized into being nice guys, funny guys, crowd pleasers. You know, I'm not here to be a crowd pleaser. You
No.
know,
You also can't be cocky. Like if you're too cocky,
If you're too cocky and arrogant,
it's such a
no.
turn off.
yeah, because when your confidence is fake, you know, they could see right through that too.
Exactly.
You know, like they could see like the guy with the fake balls, you know?
Yeah.
Both of you guys, I want to know, what do you think about guys who talk to their ex-girlfriends as friends?
Red flags.
Suspicious.
You get yourself out of that situation. It's never gonna end in your favor because if they're still friends, that means they still have something for them, and they will still go back to them.
Oh, 100%. It's always gonna be an off and on. Like,
Exactly.
I can speak from experience with my brother
can
and his
speak as well.
ex-girlfriend. Holy crap, they dated for on and off
always
8
off and
years,
on.
and like you can't do it. Like you can't be
The
a friend with
only
an ex.
reason that you're still friends with your ex is the hope that she'll fucking accept you back at some point down the road.
Exactly.
And you know what that
Exactly.
is? Low value fucking beta cuck shit. Don't do it.
Even for the girls,
Don't
like if
do
you
it.
think he's gonna accept you back, like after you break up and are on and off again, like get the fuck out.
Exactly. She's told me that so many times because my ex
The
is
amount of
so
times.
on and off. It's so unhealthy to the point where like I was like I can't do it.
You want to be a better person for yourself. You don't want to
Exactly.
be waiting around and be like, oh my god, he
You
still
don't want-
loves me.
You don't want toxic stuff in your body because that ruins your aura and like your personality.
Mhm.
And the longer you hang around,
The
right,
longer it's
with
gonna
that
destroy
ex,
you.
the longer that pain and suffering of breaking away from them is, because you still have them in your life as a friend with the hope that it'll go somewhere else. You could save yourself all that pain and suffering. Cut it off. It's done.
Block them.
Block
Block
them.
them. If they ever come back into
Block
your life,
them.
Already did.
if they ever come back into your life, right, and you guys didn't end on horrible terms, then maybe you could sit down and have that conversation if you want to entertain it. But you do not let them sit around
No.
as your best friend for fucking 2 years, 3 years, because you're still thinking about them and all that time. Because it's over, but is it really over? You don't want to live like that.
Exactly.
That's low value. You need to be on your grind. and on
Just
your
think about it.
passion.
You're gonna probably meet someone so much better that is
Exactly.
not gonna be on and off with
And
you,
you're gonna be like, oh well, I'm still friends with my ex, and then you're
and
kind
you're
of
just, and that they're gonna leave.
I see so many people during the talking phase get with other people, right?
Mhm.
And whether you're the guy or the girl, when you're investing everything into that other person, you don't know their level of investment back into you.
It's the
So-
worst feeling ever.
It's terrible.
It's a shitty feeling when somebody you care about that you're not technically dating gets with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So
You have to, you have to tell them. You have to communicate and be like, okay, like listen, like we're talking, whatever,
Yeah.
and like
Like
not
I literally had
say
that
something.
conversation quite literally last night. Like we talked about what we want
want.
to do as two people, and I feel like that just opened up like a whole new door because now I know
Mhm.
what we can do. Whereas like before, I was like, okay, well, if I did this, would he get mad? Or
Yeah.
like if he
Because
did
sometimes
this,
guys
would I
don't
get mad?
disclose what they want,
Exactly.
and it's so annoying because you're like, so can I hook up with other guys, or do you want
Exactly.
us to
So
be like,
basically,
a
take the
closed
bull by its
relationship?
horns and sit them down and be like, "Hey, this is what I want, and if
Mhm.
you don't want that, tell me or tell me how you feel."
like it's gonna be an awkward conversation, obviously, because
Yeah.
guys don't like talking about that, and sometimes it's weird for girls, but like
exactly.
you gotta get it out of the way, or else you're never gonna like.
or you're never
have
gonna know. You
anything.
just want to sit there and wonder all the what ifs because you didn't speak up about it.
Mhm.
listen, if she's gonna shut down her other options for you, and you're gonna shut down your other options for her, then at least let that be verbalized, because you don't want to be stuck in that fucking petty rat trap of, oh, should I get with this person? Oh, but I'm talking to this person. You know,
That
Exactly.
literally
That's-
happened to us.
it's extremely
Yeah.
pathetic, and you know that just happened to us. It happens all the time. That's why we're sitting here and talking about it. You don't
Yeah,
want it to happen to
exactly.
you. So correct the mistakes before they occur, and you won't have to watch my channel and figure out how to deal with your mistakes. You
For
know?
sure.
So the best way to solve something is to never let it start.
Mm-hmm.
So don't let the petty game start.
No.
Don't let the lack of communication start. Just be mature, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're seniors. If you're watching this, however old you are, you know, you're gonna learn to be more mature. You know, just smarten up.
Mhm.
You know, I think
Exactly.
that's the
Yeah.
moral of everything.
But also, don't hold back because of your ex as well.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
don't be
I-
scared of your ex to have a new relationship.
Exactly. Like she can attest. Like I was holding back for so long because of my past relationship that I was at a point where like I was like I'm never gonna get anywhere if I keep on being like, oh, but maybe he still will come back and still be different.
And we always bicker
change.
to each other because I have the
Exactly.
same issue. So like we always
And,
go back and forth.
Like it was to the point where like I was like I'll never ever like what we have will never ever be like rebuilt or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just learned to move on with it, and now I'm like I'm happier with it. But
Yeah. Trust and commitment issues
Exactly.
is so bad in girls. Like it's so bad.
Exactly.
We can speak of it from experience. Like our trust and commitment issues are insane.
Yeah.
So like if we find a guy that's nice and like makes us feel safe, you don't want a guy that makes you give you like you
Oh,
want
sure.
butterflies, but you don't want them. You want a guy that makes you feel safe and like
Yeah, exactly.
someone you want to be with.
That's why I always say, like, if you write her and she asks you, no, if you write her, what do you want? And she says, I don't know. Okay. She's not that invested.
Because
Exactly.
a girl really does know what she wants. She just doesn't really kind of want to say it first. I don't think.
Exactly. If you be like, hey, like quite literally last night, hey, I want to be exclusive. Like I really
Mhm.
like you, whatever. Let's start talking. Let's start having a thing. Then that's like
go
yeah,
go for
then
it.
I'll say what I need to say. But if I always have to make like, oh, what is this?
If the
What
girl
this?
is always forced to make the first move,
No.
they're not gonna date you. Like
No.
they're really not. Like you gotta step up your game.
You're just like hiding behind a corner then.
Yeah. That's where that lack of confidence comes into play. That's why, like, men having self-confidence is so important, because if you don't know your worth or your purpose or your value, actually, whether you're a man or a woman, it's hard to be confident unless you're drunk. That's why so many people feel the need to go out and get plastered just so they could hook up with somebody.
Exactly.
You know,
Mhm.
I'm proud enough to say I have never got with a single person under the influence of anything, because it's just not in me. You know, I have the courage and the confidence enough to go to a party, and if I want to link with someone or make that connection, I'm going to do it talking how I would normally talk. You know, like I'm not gonna do it just because I'm fucking shit-faced drunk. And you know, it's unfortunate that so many people have to live like that, and they surprise themselves when they get with somebody.
Exactly. Like we can both say like sometimes like I'll admit it. Like me and her have sometimes like had shot or done something before we texted that person.
But it's not like plastered.
Exactly.
Like,
We will
just
like take a
constant.
shot or take a drink of something just to like calm our nerves even maybe.
Yeah.
To like do
'Cause
what we want to say.
Even if you are like nervous about texting a person, like you could still have that feeling of them making you feel safe. It's just like how you approach it. Because I feel like some
Exactly.
guys are too like
Too far forward? No.
no. I don't know.
Yeah, like don't let any of your fears get in the way of how you really feel about her and what you want to say to her. Because if you fear, oh, if I say this, maybe she'll cut me off. Well, it is what it is, you know?
Exactly.
It is what it is. That's how you really feel. You're going to hide how you really feel. You know, you're going to be the guy best friend for a year and hide how you really feel just because you don't want to lose her in your life. You know, that's that, you know what it is. So just like cut it off, like shut it down, stop it. She doesn't add any value to your life as the best friend. Because you know what? You're going to wait. And then what's going to end up happening is she's going to end up with somebody else, probably for a very long time. And then you're fucked. So do it before it's too late.
You're going to end
and
up
be
waiting
okay.
till she gets divorced.
And just be okay with losing the friendship. Because the friendship adds no value to your life other than the chase. How long do you want to chase? No?